So I'm going to be creating a simple calc.html. This calculator program we should create. So what is the way of the calculator? I will tell. So a simple diagram I will tell. Suppose this is the page. This is the page, and here we will be having two text boxes. Here we will be having two text boxes. The first text box is enter first number, and second text box is enter second number. And we will be having different buttons here, like a plus button, minus button, and star button, and we'll be having the slash button, and we will be having the clear button. See clear button. Okay, so whenever we are entering the first number and last number here and here, and click on the plus, obviously I need to get the output in the alert box, or I need to show the output in the some part of the element. So that is the agenda. So to do this, what we need to do, script I am trying to opening it, and before script I just want to write the HTML over there. That HTML should be something like okay, input I'm taking. So input type text, type text placeholder is going to be enter first number, and one more is input type text placeholder is enter second number. Okay, then I want to take a multiple kind of things, like one h1 enter first number and second number, enter first number and second number. Okay, so here what I want to do, I will take a simple button plus. Okay, there are multiple buttons I'm taking: button minus, button star, button slash. One is a plus, one is a minus, one is a star, one is a slash, and there is a button called clear button, C button. Okay, what I want to do for all these things, I want to write a style sheet and h1 text lines and all. Next button background color is going to be red, and padding should be something like 5 pixels. Border radius 5 pixels. And finally, we will be having the h1, we will be having the button, and we are going to be having a lot of buttons there. Let me try to execute this. Open a default browser. So I'll be having something like, and will be make it more padding will be 10 pixel. This is good now. So we are having a multiple buttons over there, and this is the first number, this is the second number. Whenever we enter the first number and second number, and I need to click on the button. When you click on the button, I need to get the output of addition. So what we do with this, I need to capture the first placeholder, sorry, a first input, and I need to capture the second input first. Okay, so that thing is access inputs in HTML. Access inputs in HTML. The first input is a document dot get elements by tag name. The name of the tag is input of 0. Okay, so I'm taking as a variable this one. Where f number is equal to dot value. Okay, this is the first input value, and this is the second input value, where second number s number input of 1 dot value. This is the first input, this is the second input. And then I need to click on the plus button. If I want to click on the plus button, document dot get elements. Okay, let me give some IDs for this. This ID, button ID is equal to add button. And I will do add, and remaining things you people can do. Okay. So one is the add, document dot get element by ID. ID is going to be add dot add event listener. That should be click comma addition. Function name is addition. Let me write a function addition. Function addition. And inside this addition, I want to call the summation of these two. So how to do this summation is very simple. Where summation is equal to fnum plus lnum and alert summation. Okay, fine. So when we click on the add button, I just want to execute this block of the code. So what is going to be happening here? First number is going to be accessing, first number value is going to be accessing, S number value is going to be accessing, and summation is equal to first number plus, okay, second number, not S number. First number plus S number is second number. I'm trying to adding both. And finally, alert summation. When I say alert summation, obviously we can get okay. Enter first number, something like 12 and something like 23. Click on plus button. We got 12, 23. Why? Because of actually we need to get the output like 35, but I'm not getting 35. So where's the problem with the 35? So that is what plus is not working as arithmetic operator. Basically, we will write a point here. Plus is the symbol. Plus is an operator, which is working as arithmetic operator. In case of integers and float values. And plus is working as concatenation operator. In the case of strings. Plus is working as arithmetic operator in the case of integers and floats. And plus is working as a concatenation operator in the case of strings. We have two things. Okay, now in the particular program, what is our program? Our program plus is working as concatenation operator. Why? Because of value we are going to be accessing here is a string, and the value we are going to be accessing here is a string. Both strings, string plus string, obviously string. String plus string is equal to string. String plus string is equal to string. Obviously, we know that. And whenever we have string plus integer, string plus integer is equal to string only. String is the first preference. And whenever we have integer plus string is equal to string only. And whenever we have float plus string, float plus string only. And whenever we have integer plus float, output is float. Why? Because float is the first precision now. Okay, so this is the case of plus symbol. Plus is working as arithmetic operator with the integers and floating values, and plus is working as concatenation operator in the case of strings. That we need to get understand finally. And let us check what is going to be happen. String and string summation also string. Here basically string plus string functionality working. String plus string functionality working. That is the way reason output also string. But I don't want string and string. I just want to go with the method called the parse int method here. Parse int. There is a method called parse int. So copy the parse int, write down here. Parse int of sum. First number, S number. I'm just making the method called the parse int. Maybe this is the camel case method. Parse int. Okay, so let's try to work out the same program. And enter first number, enter second number, click on plus button. We have 46. I got output as 46. That alert box got shown. Okay, so I just want to get the output in the part of this one. Okay, so what I will do for that. Okay, so get the H1. H1. How to get the H1? Document dot get elements by tag name of H1 of 0 dot inner HTML is equal to addition is okay, so 23 35. Addition is summation. Addition is summation, not addition. Addition into the complete function is going to be 20 plus. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, addition is 23. Finally, we got the output. So in the same way, you try to work out with a subtraction, multiplication, division at the same time clear. So the thing is, if I am getting the output plus here, 23 I'm getting. And after getting the output, I just want to make the clear values, text boxes. I don't want to show the text boxes value then. Document dot get element by ID tag name of input of 0 dot value. Okay, just get this. Immediately what I want to do is value make null is equal to value make null. So when I say null, then we will check how this is going to be happening. 12, click on plus 24. So value making null. So we don't have any output for this. And first number, second number, both text boxes are actually showing like empty boxes. This is the way of the programming. And you people can try to work out with a minus, multiplication, slash, concatenation. If you want, you can go out with a modular division also. Modular division, get remainder basically. Try to work out with a simple calculator modular division also here. And this is the program basically for the calculator.